Last video I attempted to beat 5 Nights at Freddy's without lights, but I failed. I still haven't escaped the insane asylum yet, but in today's video I will be beating 5 Nights at Freddy's without cameras. Yes, you heard me right, and spoiler alert, I made it past all 7 nights. This challenge was so difficult, so if you're new here, please drop a like and subscribe. The aim of the video is that we cannot use the cameras at any point, or we have to reset the night we're on. This challenge has already been completed by one person, this person being YouTuber Jericho Games. Before we get right into this, I will post the proof on my second channel, which will be linked down below so you can go check it out. So let's get the challenge started with night 1. Starting with night 1. Night 1 is the easiest and most boring night in the game. Basically, for most of the night I was doing absolutely nothing, but in this challenge I cannot open the camera, meaning that 3 of the 4 animatronics are not able to jump scare me unless I open the camera, making this challenge seem easy, right? Not necessarily, and I'll get into this in later night. So on this night I do absolutely nothing until 5 AM. This is where I shut the door and leave it closed for the rest of the night. This is only because Foxy has an AI level of 1, meaning if I don't open the cameras, he will move in his 4 stages, and if I don't close the door, he will jump scare me. Foxy isn't really an issue tonight, so with that being said, night 1 is complete. Alright, night 2. This night is pretty much easy as with night 1 and 3, but on this night Foxy becomes more aggressive. This night only took me 1 attempt to beat as opposed to 3 attempts in night 1 due to me originally thinking Foxy wouldn't jump scare me on the first night. Again, Foxy is the only animatronic that can kill me, meaning if I make one wrong move, he could in theory kill me because I didn't stall him. On this night I started timing myself as I knew if I got it wrong I'd be jump scared straight away. Before doing anything in the night, I wait 1 minute and 30 seconds before shutting the door. This is about 1 AM. From here Foxy can come to my door without jump scaring me. Once he did come to my door, I would open at the first bang, as after each bang he takes away a certain amount of power. At 1 bang he takes 1%, 2 bangs 6%, 3 or more bangs he takes 11% of my power, meaning that as soon as he hits the door I have to act quickly or he will drain my power, leading to Freddy killing me later. So this night wasn't too bad overall, other than the fact I had a power outage which I managed to survive.
From time to time, the character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched.
Night 3 is pretty much the same as night 2, but this is where the challenge really begins. Again, I closed the door at 1 AM and waited until Foxy arrived, and I opened the door as soon as he bangs to conserve power. This is also the night where Freddy becomes more aggressive, but guess what? He cannot jump scare me during the challenge, as just like Bunny and Chica, his jump scares are only activated by flipping the camera, so I don't need to worry about him during this video at all. Unfortunately, this is the last time I get to use the same strategy again, because night 4 gets a whole lot more different. In this night, Foxy's AI value is set to 2 to 4, meaning he isn't that much more aggressive than last night, but the only thing I had to worry about was power. So after Foxy banged on the door, I would wait about 10 to 20 seconds before closing the door, hoping Bonnie wouldn't jam it. And there we go, that's night 3 completed. This night we have to change our strategy, because if we don't we will die to a power outage, as power drains quicker each night. So if I had to use the same strategy again, I would have probably died at about 4 AM due to a power outage. So if I use the same strategy, my chances of surviving would be very, very, very slim. And I mean 0.00023% slim. I have a better chance of getting a girlfriend, not even that, me playing Spider-Man in a movie, than beating the night with my current strategy. So you may ask, Diamond, how will you change the strategy? You might think I'd give up like I did in my last video, but no. So I went onto YouTube and I searched up FNAF with no cameras, and I found the YouTuber Chica who at the start of the video that I mentioned. So I went onto his video and saw that he used a glitch to get rid of Foxy. This glitch has me clicking the light and the door multiple times. So here's how it works. Foxy has 4 actions when he's ready to attack the player: door open, door close, door opening, or door closing. So this means if your door is closed, he'll bang on the door and drain your power, but if the door is open, he'll jump scare you. But if the door is opening it or closing, you have a chance to pull off the glitch. So if you click the light, it has a 20% chance of flickering on the first frame, meaning if it happens while Foxy's trying to jump scare you, he is completely flung out of the game, never to be seen until the next night, of course. But there's an issue that always comes with this, and that's that you have a small chance on a night to complete the glitch, which gives you attempts like this. If you're early, Foxy will bang on the door draining your power, or if you're late, he'll jump scare you, making my chances of completing this decrease. Anyway, I have to wait a certain amount of time before starting to try and do the glitch. So I got out a timer because I didn't know how to put one on my screen, so I just used my phone as it was easy. And I did the glitch. I was shocked, as I never thought I'd be able to do it. And with that, night 4 has finally been completed. Alright, so night 5 is basically the same as night 4, but Foxy's AI level has decreased from 7 at 1 AM to 5 at 1 AM, making him less predictable and making the glitch harder than it was in night 4. But again, I got my timer out to time how long I have before he jump scares me, and then on a real attempt, I waited 10 seconds before that time to start doing the glitch, hoping it'd work again. It took multiple attempts, but I managed to get through it. The night wasn't too bad in the end. It didn't take hours on end to complete. And that's 5 nights at Freddy complete. But wait, there's a 6th night? Right, so if you're new to the game, there's 2 extra nights. One being the custom night. But this one is the 6th night. Okay, so this night wasn't the worst in my opinion, but I think night 5 was the worst. But with that being said, it's still difficult, but Foxy's more predictable as he's on a level AI of 6, meaning I have to start attempting the glitch about 45 seconds in. And in the fact trying to do the glitch messes with your wrist, this becomes a lot more difficult as your wrist fatigue. Also have to be fast, not too fast, or you'll fail the glitch. And finally, we have done night 6, and after it there is one more night and the challenge will be completed. Going to the final night now. I hope this isn't too hard because, you know, this game can get difficult on this night. But with the addition of Foxy being at 20, I don't have to worry about the other animatronic. But the addition of Foxy being 20 is going to be so difficult to get past. But I already know that I have to wait about 30 seconds to start to get into Foxy. Start trying to do the glitch, should I say. And then that should be the glitch. Let's go! I did it! Oh my god, that's so difficult to do. That is crazy. Now we've got to stare at Bonnie all night. We're only using 1 bar of power, so we're gonna survive, I think. Nothing beats a Faz 2 holiday, and right now you can save 50 Faz coins per animatronic. That's 200 Faz coins off for an animatronic family of 4. And there we go. Challenge is almost complete. We've got about 5 more seconds. I really enjoyed this challenge. This was great. There we go. I beat it. That took so many hours to do. That was crazy. There we go, I've been fired. I mean, I did tamper with an animatronic. I threw him out of the pizzeria, so my bad. And there we go. I have officially completed the No Cameras challenge on Five Nights at Freddy. And no, it's not possible without the Foxy glitch, so don't tell me in the comments. And again, the proof is on my second channel, so go check it out after you watched it. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.